Buckle up, guys. Today we're diving into a real confrontation where power meets resistance. Right from the start, the tone is set. A lawful citizen is about to face officers who are more interested in control than clarity. This opening lays out the stakes. A vague call, a suspicious look, and a chain of events that ends with courtroom consequences. You can feel the tension brewing, even before the officers appear. This is where the storm begins.
Your badge number?
Well, I hope it is.
Let's
take a photograph of it, please.
Yeah. Just wondering. I've got to prove it. Obviously, I don't know you from Adam. You could be someone just who's dressed up.
We're not going to do this for fancy dress, are we? Right. As my colleague explained, the reason why we stopped you is because you fit the description of somebody acting suspiciously. Right? Now, you've given a legitimate reason why you're here.
Yeah.
Right. But we need to see some ID and some proof that you are here legitimately.
No, I understand that.
Can I see that, please?
I understand that, but on another term, I have actually got human rights.
Is that your vehicle there?
Nope.
Okay. So, what form of identification have you got on you to say you're actually canvassing?
I've got ID on me, but I don't have to legally show it here because I've not committed a crime.
Right.
Obviously, if you...
We've had a phone call about, like I said, a suspicious male, so we need to ascertain whether you are, you say you are, but I take it you're not going to give us your name.
I get this every week.
Verify. Yeah, but you've got to appreciate, we get calls from members.
No, I understand that, but I'm doing a job, I'm paying me taxes, I'm earning money. Yeah. I mean, I don't understand, I have not committed a crime.
If you were calling us, surely you'd want us to follow it up, wouldn't you? That's why we've been sent here, to follow it up, to, we want to be rest assured when we leave here today that you're not up to anything suspicious.
Alright, guys, this is where things start heating up. Officers demand ID without legal grounds, trying to mask pressure as procedure. The man stands firm, calm but unwavering, exposing how thin their justification really is. Notice how they circle, repeat themselves, and build a false sense of authority. This moment is powerful because it shows that knowing your rights can flip the script on intimidation before it grows into something worse.
I understand it in that way, but I'm not...
If your name gives you ID, we could ring SafeStar, say, and confirm...
Well, you can ring SafeStar and you can ask them if, obviously, if they've got canvases in this area and they'll validate who I am.
And what's your
but
name?
obviously, I'm not giving it out.
Well, when I ring up SafeStar UK and say you've got canvases and they say
they know I'm in this office, they know I'm around here. Because we get issued to a certain area and they keep both names of the people.
So where's your ID card?
It is on me, but I don't have to show it. I've not committed a crime.
We're going round in circles here, aren't we, chap?
No, I don't mean human rights, mate. I've not committed a crime. Obviously, you're putting me under alarm and distress now. You both cover it going round there. Obviously, you're trying to say that I have to show my ID.
You're putting me under alarm and distress.
How am I?
It's our ID. We've shown you our ID. So
but end of the day, you're a public servant.
Here's where the ego shows its face. Instead of backing down, one officer delivers that now infamous line about not being a servant, revealing how fragile their professionalism is under challenge. Their tone sharpens, their movements tighten, and the intimidation becomes personal. This shift isn't about law anymore, it's about power and pride. Watch closely, because this exact attitude is what turns a simple stop into an abuse of authority.
Listen, chap, I may be a public servant, but I'm not your servant.
No, I didn't say you were my servant, did I?
Okay.
I said, but if you're walking around with a police uniform which gives you powers...
Stop going on about YouTube, it's like this public servant, okay? I'm not a servant, I'm a police officer.
Yeah,
okay?
Which means, but you serve the public.
I'm a police officer.
Right.
Okay. Police officer. I'm not a servant.
Yeah.
So let's get that quite clear before we start.
Well, there's no need to get angry, is there? Because now you're putting me under alarm and distress, now I feel threatened.
Now we hit the boiling point. The officers detain him without any crime, exposing the hollowness of their legal standing. He calls it out in real time, calmly but firmly, turning their own words into evidence. It's a textbook example of how unlawful detentions unfold, not with loud chaos, but with quiet defiance. You can sense the balance of power shifting as their lack of lawful grounds becomes painfully obvious.
What, you feel threatened?
Yeah, hence why I'm recording it, just in case anybody's trying anything cheeky.
That's fine.
I've had it before where police has thrown me on the floor for asking him, have you got ID?
So police officers thrown you on the floor?
Yeah.
And that's for ID.
I've asked for him.
Very strange.
Well, not all coppers are legitimate, are they? Not all coppers are nice. So at this moment in time, am I detained?
That's right.
What for? What am I being detained for? Have I committed a criminal offence? I've not committed a criminal offence. How can you detain me? Because then you're holding me hostage. You're now restricting my free way of movement because now you're saying I'm being detained for a crime I've not committed. I will just literally, I'll send this to me my lawyer, mate. This is going straight to my lawyer.
First things first, we're recording it.
Yeah.
Has it just picked up the word that you just said to me?
Yeah.
Right, this is your first and last warning. You swear at me again, you'll be arrested. Do you understand me?
Yeah, but I'm asking why am I being detained?
Listen to me. Are you going to listen?
I'll listen, but I want you to listen to my point of view.
Detained at this moment in time.
Yeah.
So we can speak to the caller.
Yeah.
Because as I said, you fit the description of a person seen acting suspiciously.
Yeah.
Right? Now, until we speak to the caller and fathom out what the caller says to us, you're not going anywhere.
Right, so you're detaining me against my own will from a crime that I've not committed.
This is where things get messy. The officers tell him he can walk away, but threaten to follow him. That's not freedom, that's shadowing disguised as procedure. The man's fear is real, and his mistrust is earned. This part exposes the psychological warfare of policing tactics when the law isn't on their side. It's harassment in plain sight, wrapped in uniform. Their control is slipping, but they refuse to let go of the leash.
Are you going to admit that now on camera, that you're detaining me when I've not committed an offence?
I'm detaining you till we speak to the caller.
Yeah.
See exactly what the caller says you have or haven't done.
Right, but technically you can't detain someone if they've not committed a crime, because then that's holding them against their own will.
Well, once we speak to the caller,
yeah, but now
the crime has been committed, then I will tell you what's going to happen next.
So you're actually admitting you've illegally detained me for a crime I've not committed?
We haven't illegally detained you.
Well, if you've not detained me, then I'm free to go.
Tell you what, walk up there and we'll follow you then if you need to speak to you again.
But then it's harassing.
Off you go.
But then it's harassing.
It's not harassing.
No, what I'm saying is, if you'd like to leave,
right.
if you'd like to leave now and walk whichever way you like, carry on. And if I need to speak to you at a different time, I'll come after you and have a word with you.
This moment flips everything. What began with intimidation ends in a courtroom where accountability finally lands. £35,000 in damages, suspensions, firings, real consequences. The victory isn't just legal, it's symbolic. It proves that power without law is fragile. Watching this, you can feel the weight shift from officers who thought they could bend the rules to a citizen who knew exactly where the line was drawn.
I'll just put a complaint in. I'll just put a complaint into IPCC.
That's fine. That's fine.
Because obviously you're illegally detaining me for a crime I've not committed. So obviously, like I'm going to ask again, am I being detained for a crime? Because obviously now no one's answering. If I'm not being detained for a crime...
I'm just in the process of speaking to your manager.
Right.
If you'd like to walk away, you are free to walk away. And if I detain us a crime, I will come after you, won't I? So it's up to you, sir.
I'm not going to turn me back. I'm not going to turn me back on officers so you can body slam me.
Do what you'd like. I don't think I'm capable of body slamming.
Hey, there's police out there that body slam people for the fun of it.
When he's asked for an officer's ID.
So you've illegally detained me. You call me a liar. Yeah, but now you've also illegally detained me. So wait until IPC.
Twice I've said, if you'd like to walk away, walk away.
Well, just for the camera, have I been committed as a crime? Right, so I've not committed a crime, so well, you've given me permission to walk away. I'm not, mate. I'm not, mate. Now you're making lies about me. You've also illegally detained me, like I said before, when he says you're now detained. What for? What crime? He couldn't give me a crime. So he's legally detained me on the spot. He's also kept me hostage. So I do know my rights, and this will be going to IPCC. I will be sending it to my law. I'll wait until it's all over line. I don't need the log number. I've got your badge numbers. Because I don't trust it. I don't trust the fact I can walk away with you.
Had you shown us your ID in the first instance, I don't think it would have taken this long. So when you're talking about being...
Yeah, but I don't have to show my ID if I've not committed a crime or I'm on suspicion of crime. I've not committed a crime. I'm working.
Alright guys, here's the lesson that ties it all together. From unlawful demands to a decisive court win, this story is proof of why knowing your rights isn't optional, it's essential. Arrogance, pressure, and intimidation lost to persistence in the law. These are the moments that remind us that accountability isn't given, it's taken. If you found this breakdown powerful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.